Okay, so here we are out at the property with our sawmill, getting ready to start cutting some wood. It was 28 degrees, so a little chilly this morning. So one unintended consequence of that temperature is that the lubrication system that the sawmill uses has some frozen water in the lines, and so I had to resort to some creative problem solving to help address that situation. This is the reservoir tank that you hold water in. It's got a little sight gauge here on the side that you can see how much water is in the tank based on where the water level falls along this tube. And I think, yeah, it's topped off. It's all the way here at the top. Anyway, when you turn on the sawmill, the throttle cable actuates this little valve assembly here that presses in on this and lets the water that's coming down from the tank flow freely down this tube and down and around to this assembly. And that's what I'm doing right now. Is I've got my little camp stove sitting underneath that to warm that up. Had some frozen water running through this assembly and was preventing it from coming out here onto the blade. So I'm going to make some coffee after I'm done with this, but we're going to do a check here and see if it works. So as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. So we're good to go now. So there is our first actual board as it will be installed. So all in all, a good day. We ran into a little bit of a problem at the beginning. The centrifugal clutch seemed to kind of phase in and out on this 4x4 piece of walnut that we were cutting. Now, granted, walnut's pretty hard, but I think the motor was just kind of finding its center. We ended up taking that piece off and putting on a piece of poplar, and it cut that just fine. And then we went back to the walnut, and it operated just dandy. There is a definite feed and speed top limit for the motor and the clutch. And I think that's probably designed that way. They don't want you, I mean, it's a 14 horsepower motor, so I was expecting it to really just be able to barrel through. So I am going to call the guys at Woodland Mills on Monday and just talk them through a little bit. And there may be something that they're like, well, you need to do this, or yeah, that's exactly how it's supposed to behave. But you have to be a little ginger. You have to proceed gingerly, if you will. Or it will just kind of stop on you. The clutch will spin out. So other than that, very happy with the sawmill. Once we got it going, it's just so wonderful to see all of this timber that's been laying around all summer start to actually take shape into a form that can be useful.